best YouTuber, and I watch YouTube videos so that you don't have to. Yeah, I stole that fucking intro. What are you gonna do about it? Cry, baby? Probably nothing. Now let's get on with the review. I at one time had a window just like that. It was amazing. But I think we put a fan in it, and then when we turned it on, a canary got out of a cage, and then it flew into the fan, and then totally fucked the canary up, and it was dead, blood splattered all over the fucking walls, and it was fucking horrible. How'd you credit? Hello, Miss Hamilton. Gotta remember it so you know that. There you go. That's where I stole the intro from. Never acknowledges his fan base, but yet they still love him to death. Check this shit out. A bottle of Fireball, and I'm gonna drink it till I'm all the way dead. Have enough coffee, drugs, or I just don't have enough anything really at this point to keep this shit. Oh my god. Till next time, remember, not everybody's an asshole, but Steve Jobs sure as shit is. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Mass YouTuber here as usual. And today we're going to be talking about what's going on with Joe Biden. As it seems today, everyone's turning against Joe Biden. It's like, I don't know, all of a sudden they seem to be waking up. Now, I don't usually get political on this show, but man, are these things funny. We're talking about the same people that praised him and cheered him on and totally was like, oh yeah, Joe Biden, yeah, he should be president. Oh my God. Now, without going into any details, it's awfully funny what a difference 2 years makes. Because, man, I'll tell you, even the comedians weren't even cracking jokes about Joe Biden. And let me tell you, this guy has a lot to be funny about. One of the biggest channels, of course, is that of the Young Turks. Man, the Young Turks, calling out everything, calling everybody racist, saying that that the riots are, mostly peaceful protesters. They were on their side. They were on the side to defund the police. In fact, don't you find it funny how most of the people who were for defunding the police almost 2 years ago are now saying, we got to support the FBI. We got to support the police. I can't believe people have the gall to not support the FBI. Since now that things are reversed and they've raided Trump's home, it's a whole different story. Well, guess what, shitbags? You guys voted for Joe Biden. You supported him. So, it's Amber Heard's bed and everyone's got to sleep in it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, today I'm going to show you just a few clips of the people who have turned on Joe Biden. And here's one that I discovered here most recently of, I don't even know what the hell her name is, but the girl from the Young Turks. Check this shit out. But before I show that clip, here are the Young Turks just 2 years ago, fresh after the election. Yeah, check this shit out.
Over. Joe Biden wins. You guys ready for it? Down goes Donald Trump. Down goes Donald Trump. Oh, man, that was a long time coming. But it's over, guys.
So there you go right there. That goes to show the only reason people voted for Joe Biden in the first place, those that did vote for him, by the way, legitimately, only did it to get rid of Donald Trump. That's all it was. It was all just a ploy to get rid of Donald Trump, just like all this other stuff, the Russian collusion, the January 6th thing, the whole trying to impeach him, that all that bullshit over, I don't even remember what the fuck that was about, but all of that stuff, and now this whole raid of his home over secret documents, which, by the way, have been declassified. That's right. We just learned that a lot of those documents are, in fact, declassified, if he, in fact, has documents at all. And if they do find documents, I'm highly suspect that those documents might very well be planted on him. Because, I mean, think about it. The man tried to invite him into his home. He's like, come on in, guys, have a cup of coffee. So, anyway, with that being said, here's a clip of the Young Turks today. First of all, look at that. Look at what I just freezed it on. With her mouth all open like that, looking like she's about to suck some dick. Oh my God. So, anyway, enough of that nonsense. Here we go.
Would be stupid to run again in 2024. He needs to sit his ass down, take his nap. Why do you want to run again in 2024? You're ineffective. You're a failure. You have failed the electorate. You have all these people showing up to vote, canvassing on your behalf, ensuring the two Democrats won the Senate runoff races in Georgia because you said it was so important to have that majority in the Senate. And then you turned around and did nothing for the American people. Sit down. Don't run again. It would
nothing. Oh my God.
be a massive mistake. This is not an endorsement of what the Republicans are doing.
It's not an endorsement of what the Republicans are doing. Okay.
I am furious that the corporate Democratic Party fearmongers about the right wing and then enables them. They enable them day in, day out. I despise these people. They all need to be primaried. They need to sit down, get the hell out of the way, and let actual leaders do the governing. Joe Biden would be stupid to.
This is the same people who praised Nancy Pelosi for speaking up on the riots. I'm sorry, the peaceful protesting. These are the same people who praised people who got down on one knee while people were doing the national anthem. Oh my, how the tides have turned. And these are just the only people. Comedians like Jimmy Fallon and what's that other asshole's name? The guy I can't fucking stand. Oh yeah. Wait, what is his name? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's another clip.
Meanwhile, today, President Biden spoke about the economy, and he said that addressing inflation is his top domestic priority. Yep, Biden knew it was time to act when milk and gas both hit $9 a gallon. But while Biden was speaking about the economy, he really tried to express to Americans that he feels their pain when it comes to inflation, although I'm not sure about his choice of words. Well, watch this.
Look, I know you got to be frustrated. I know.
What a fucking disheveled mess this guy is. I mean, just look at him. Look at that expression. He looks like if George W. Bush and let's see, what's the other guy? If George W. Bush and Barry Sanders had a baby. I mean, just look at the fucking guy.
I can taste it.
Wow. Americans heard and responded with a resounding, ew, that's... Ha!
Okay, I mean, yeah, Jimmy Fallon, who sat there for 4 years and roasted Trump, while in the meantime, Biden was getting by with absolute racist shit. And not only that, but getting by with doing all kinds of stupid shit. And here the whole time, none of these comedians even so much as touched him for 2 fucking years. Never laid a goddamn finger on him. And now, could it be that it's impacted their pockets some? I don't know. I mean, they are pretty rich, so I don't see how that's possible. But maybe, just maybe, their eyes are becoming a little open. Here's another comedian. Oh, yeah, I just thought of the guy's name. Stephen Colbert. I can't stand the fucking guy. The whole 4 years when Trump was president, he did nothing but bash the shit out of him, no matter how good things that he did for this country, and even going along with the left, saying all kinds of stupid shit. Even when Biden looked like an absolute fool and a jerk standing up there looking like, duh, I like ice cream. Anyway, here's a clip of Stephen Colbert making fun of Joe Biden.
Mysterious dark energy and nothing can ever.
Okay, so here's the point. I actually had to fast forward it through a bunch of bullshit, but here is Stephen Colbert, this motherfucking asshole who has done nothing but trash Donald Trump since the beginning of the election and had nothing good to say, and even though Donald Trump did some good things, which that's debatable or whatever. Now, I will admit that Donald Trump says some crazy shit, and his tweets got, him in trouble more than not. And I'm not really a huge Donald Trump supporter either. But come on. He was like, president-wise, well, you know what? I don't like stating my opinion. So here is Stephen Colbert. Finally, with his eyes wide open, making fun of Biden. Although in a roundabout sort of way. Here we go.
Stop him, except maybe his jacket. Because here he is yesterday in Kentucky, struggling with the wind to find the old Mr. Armhole. It's right behind you, Joe. Come on, Joe, 110%. You got to put it all out on the field. You can do it, buddy. And no, he can't. Is there a doctor in the house? Dr. Jill. There she is. Help him find it. There it is. Nope, that's the pocket. Where is it? Come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Armhole. Jacket back
go.
better. Come on, baby. Boom.
And not only that, but he follows up on that joke with the second half of the joke. Check this shit out.
Woo! Heart racing, thankfully. That was the end of the president's accessory troubles until 2 seconds later when this happened. He's walking, everything's cool, recovered from the... Oh, and there go the glasses. All right, who hit me?
Look, he's even doing the skit about it.
Come on, show your face, Jack. No fair play tricks on old Pappy. Jill. Come on, baby.
Now, normally I do not find Stephen Colbert funny in any shape or form. In fact, I find him to be a complete douchebag, shithead, no good for nothing, asshole, waste of space, waste of time. But in this skit, he actually is pretty funny. Had enough. Here's that clip. And I had to get it from CNN, by the way. Or not CNN. I had to get it from Fox, by the way. Here is Bill Maher talking about Democrats and them not having any common sense. As though we didn't know that the whole fucking time. Of course they don't have fucking common sense. Look at who's in there. I mean, you got Nancy Pelosi, who took her son with her on vacation for some reason, and they're involved in some kind of fucking scandal, of course. And then, of course, you got Hunter Biden with his ties with China and blah, blah, blah. But like I said, I'm not a political guy. I'm the best YouTuber, and I watch YouTube videos so that you don't have to. So here's one coming up right now.
In Washington and on Twitter continue to drag its agenda further left every single day. The vast majority of Americans do not support open borders, socialism, and insane gender and race politics.
Yeah.
But those are the only things the left wants to discuss. It's gotten to the point where even Bill Maher, the former darling of the far left, is pulling the fire alarm and demanding that Democrats have a come to Jesus moment.
I think they're going to get thumped in the election. I mean, that usually happens in midterm elections, but I mean, Joe, look, I'm glad he's there.
Oh,
but
he's glad he's there.
He's not exactly stuck the landing on a lot of the
not
issues.
Exactly stuck the landing. Yeah, that's the understatement of the year. You think?
Is dealing with. I keep saying this to the Democratic Party. The reason why you're so toxic is because you have become the party of no common sense. We should be moving toward a colorblind society.
There you go. No common sense. No common sense. Well, no shit, dipshit. Where did you get your first clue? So it seems like a lot of these guys, hang on one second here. So it seems as though a lot of these guys are losing faith in their so-called president. And not only that, but here is, so maybe these comedians and other people of the media, maybe they're starting to have some buyer's remorse. Maybe they didn't see it coming. But, they should have seen it coming. I mean, just look at all the stupid shit that he's done on the campaign trail on the way to become president. He even yelled at a guy, a Biden supporter, someone who actually was dumb enough to fucking support him on the campaign trail. And he fucking yelled at him and totally treated him like shit. And yet all the Biden supporters saw all of this shit. Not only that, but all the creepy sniffing hair little girls and, going, the thing. This thing that he said. Do you remember that? We was talking about COVID, talking about putting spaghetti on the shelves and all that crazy shit. And then, I stole this from Heroes channel, but he said this thing, remember?
You know the thing.
Yeah, that shit. So, anyway, after all of that, these assholes still voted for him. Well, I know why they voted for him, because they wanted to get rid of Donald Trump. So, we replaced a guy who runs his mouth and gets in trouble with tweets, but yet kept our borders safe and secure and got the employment rate way up and got everything else way down, but yet we're still replaced with somebody who likes ice cream. Yeah, go fuck yourself. So not only that, but the people who voted for him are starting to speak up too. Here's some Twitters or is it Twitters or tweets? I never can get that straight. But here's some tweets of people talking about how they regret voting for Joe Biden. Before I show tweets of people with voter regrets over Biden, here's almost 2 years ago, before the election, the Biden reading tweets for people who would, in fact, support him. Man, when you look at these tweets today, they are hilarious. And I'm pretty sure the same people that tweeted these questions about 2 years ago are the same people that probably tweeted the regret they had for voting for Joe Biden. Check this out. Here is Joe Biden reading tweets. Look at that clown just sitting there wearing the mask. He still wears a mask even to this day, even though his wife doesn't, and neither do any of the guards surrounding him do. What a fucking Never mind. Here's the tweets that he read back in 2020. Check it out. Yeah. Gotta admit, he looks a little more spry there.
Of sanity after 4 years. Anyone would be. Virtually anyone would be an amazing example of sanity after what we've been going through.
Yeah, way to hit him with some hard questions there, guys. What a joke.
I have great faith, I really mean this, in the American people. There's not a single thing.
Get him away from the kids! Get him away from the kids! Hurry!
Ready. I'm going to need your help. We need a dog back in the White House. I've got two of them. Their names are Champ and Major.
I'm starting to have the feeling that maybe his PR people probably set up these tweets specifically. Just saying.
They're great dogs, and I promise you, they're back in the White House.
Okay, talk about
Me,
dogs.
Joe Biden, you're what America needs right now. You are all of us. Well, let me tell you, thank you so much. But I had to ask my wife 5 times to marry me. Not a joke. 5 times. And on the 5th time, I was coming.
Yeah,
back.
look at how little she is. Look how young she is.
Delaware, and I said, hi. She said, come on in, Joe. And I said, no. I said, you got my Irish up, and I meant it. I said, I'm going to ask you one more time if you'll marry me. Before
Yeah, 5 times. That's how many times he has to complete a sentence.
So I looked at her, I said, will you marry me? And she went like this. Okay. Joe Biden, you still up for gay rights? He said, everyone should get married. Thank you, Joe Biden. Look, it's real simple where I come from. It's who you love. It's who you love. And that's who you should marry.
Yeah, this was definitely set up by some PR manager of his. That's bullshit. I bet right now I could probably find a clip of him saying something homophobic, calling someone a name or something like that. Yeah, sure. He's for gay rights. Okay.
My dad, I remember one time he was dropping me off in the early 60s. And I walked out, 2 men standing in the corner. And they leaned over and kissed one another and went different ways. And I looked at my dad, looked back at me. He didn't. All he said was, Joey, it's simple. They love each other. It's not complicated.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and so that was all the tweets they had for Joe Biden. I mean, come on, where were the real tweets? So what are gas prices going to be like in 2022 if you're president? What about the kids in cages? Can you answer that, Joe? What about what are you going to do to protect America's borders? Can you answer that, Joe? What about the current, the current virus that's going around? What are you going to do to settle the pandemic? Like real questions? No. Instead of that, it's, you have a dog? They might as well ask him if he liked ice cream. Oh, for crying out loud. Anyway, let's now take a look 2 years later of tweets of the voters against Joe Biden, or should I say voters' remorse. Well, this one isn't so much tweets as it is videos of people talking about their voter remorse. And I'm only going to show a few of these clips because we are running short on time.
I voted for Biden back in 2020, and I seriously regret it.
In 2020, I voted for Joe Biden, and I now see that as a mistake.
I voted for Biden in 2020, and I definitely regret voting for him. I would not do it again.
Folks, the people of this nation have spoken.
No, they haven't.
Delivered us a clear victory.
Growing up, I thought that Democrats were for everybody, especially, like I said, specifically for Black people. And I kind of had that. I was programmed in a sense with that Democratic, savior.
Okay, we're not going to listen to everyone's testimony or anything like that. I just wanted to show a few.
For Biden, that's who I voted for. I was like, okay, Biden's going to have change. He's for everyone. And I was underneath the impression that he would.
Did he not seriously see the clip of him using the N-word? Do you guys not remember that clip either? Where he says, last thing we need is more N's in Congress? Yeah, look it up. Google it. It's out there. He actually says that. What a joke. Okay, so now you notice my head is small. Usually it's pretty damn big, right? But since you can't really see it on your screen, I'm just going to go ahead and let's see. We'll do this. Since they're tweets, I'm just going to go ahead and read them to you. There, let me put myself down here at least. Okay, here we go. Here's some tweets from current Biden supporters. This is from Kristen at So Dang Fancy 100. Thinking they are going to lose their jobs, he's blaming me for voting for Biden. You know, I hated the way Trump acted. Is it true that Jeremy could lose his job? Okay, first, I'm sorry. Jeremy is more than likely losing his job without the pipeline and fracking. Biden just destroyed the oil industry, which will domino its way into other industries in America and so forth and so on. Right to some unicorn garbage, blah, blah, blah. Read the full conversation on Twitter. No, we're not going to do that. Let's see. The message from Biden voters read, what the fuck is happening? Like, ruin the economy on purpose? What the fuck? Where the fuck is Trump when you need him? But character matters. Jeremy just called and yelled at me. Yeah, no shit. You're a fucking Biden supporter. What do you expect Jeremy to do? He said everyone on the job site are freaking out thinking they're going to lose their jobs. He's blaming me for voting for Biden. You know, I hated the way Trump acted. It is true that Jeremy could lose his job. Here's one from Charlie Kirk, a Biden's follower or supporter, whatever. In less than 72 hours, Joe Biden killed 70,000 jobs, eliminated women's sports, invaded Syria, left the National Guard to freeze a garage, admitted he doesn't have a plan to fight COVID, broke his own mask mandate, EO, ended U.S. energy independence. I guess that's why he still wears the mask. Do you miss Trump yet? Well, I guess this is a Trump supporter. After slashing tens of thousands of American jobs in the first hours of taking office, Joe Biden issued stark warning to America that the United States is in the pending economic crisis. Yet they still. Now, here's what I was talking about. He yells at a pipeline worker. Now, this is before the election. This is when he was running to become president. And these assholes still voted for him. He's yelling at this guy. After his job cooling spree, Biden signed another executive order that freezes and reverses rules put in place by President Trump that forcing big pharma to lower drug prices for Americans. So you're getting all these tweets here against Biden from Biden supporters who supported him and all of that and blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm not even doing the rest of this. But it just goes to show that, you know, and I got to say, I really don't give a fuck. You know, you guys saw the stupid shit that he did, and you saw how weird he was acting and how gross he was, and you voted for him anyway. You just voted for him to get rid of Trump. That's the bottom line. So I don't feel a bit sorry for you fuckers. Y'all could rot to hell. You could sleep in the bed that you fucking made. And yeah, you're all assholes. You're all fucking assholes. And so is Biden. He's an asshole. But you know what? Not everybody is an asshole, but everyone has an asshole. And you know what the fuck comes out of them. So, bottom line, hey, you reap what you sow. So, if you shit on 2 pieces of bread, then yeah, you're going to eat that shit sandwich, buddy. Go fuck yourself and go to hell. Huh? Wait, what's that? What do you mean I'm being too harsh? No, I'm not being too harsh. And I'm not closing the show on that note either. You know, for years, we had to listen to bullshit from the left of people talking shit about Donald Trump and how he was in collusion with Russia and how he, hated women, how he bashed the gays and all this bullshit. And it was all horse shit and propaganda brought on by big news media like CNN and CMSNBC and all that bullshit. So now the very same people and the very same companies that were trashing Trump all those years are now having voter regret and now crying foul and now want to get rid of Biden. Well, too bad. Too bad for you. You screwed yourself. You screwed America. You screwed up this country. Gas prices are at the highest they've ever been at. Jobs are at the lowest level possible. So yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. You shit your bed. You sleep in it. And then not only that, but I hope someone comes along while you're laying in your bed and smashes you down in your sheet with all that shit in it and then rolls you around in it. This is the best YouTuber, and I'll see you next time. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Huh? Wait, what was that? Yeah. What? What do you mean my toilet's overflowing? Why you no good? Hey everybody, Bash YouTuber here reminding you to smash that like button. I would tell you to smash the dislike button, but there is no dislike button anymore. Anyway, if you like what you see, please remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.